Hello everyone, my name is Hunter Miller, and today I'll be presenting on the Battle of San Jacinto. The Battle of San Jacinto occurred on April 21st, 1836, and was between the Texas militia, which was led by General Sam Houston, and the Mexican army that was led by General Santa Anna. Now, before we get into it, it is important to understand the background that led up towards the battle for Mexican independence. Mexico had just recently gotten independence from Spain, but Texas, or the landmass of Texas, was sparsely populated, and they had trouble populating the area, so they allowed foreign settlers to come in and populate it. Now, after a while, they started to outnumber the Mexicans, and that led to Mexico trying to do population control. And when that failed, led to a rebellion, and that's what led to the uprising. Now, on March 1836, General Santa Anna marched on the mission of the Alamo, which had roughly 189 settlers, men, women, and children, and that led to a 13-day attack on the mission, in which they killed all of the Texans. Now, according to Rebecca Edwards of U.S. history, Mexican soldiers were considered tyrannical murderers, and because they killed men, women, and children, and they were considered butchers. The Alamo was a major pivot point towards the revolution, and it galvanized the Texas spirit, and led to the Battle of San Jacinto. Now, leading up to it, there had been some battles, and the Texas militia had backed the Mexican army up to what is now present-day Harris County, LaPorte, Texas. They're backed up against the water, and the Texas militia were lined up. Now, the Mexican army, led by General Santa Anna, was extremely overconfident and really underestimated the Texas militia because they outnumbered them 1,500 to 800. So as soon as they got done, General Santa Anna told his troops to go ahead and take a rest, take a siesta, and they made camp, relaxed, and weren't really ready for battle. General Sam Houston knew that in order for him to win this battle, they had to have some advantage, and they had the morale issue. The Mexicans were really wore out and tired from marching, and the Texans had the advantage of fighting for the land. Now, on April 21st, around 4 p.m., Sam Houston told his army to trail arms forward, which is where they marched towards the encampment. And the soldiers shouted, "Remember the Alamo." Now, the battle went pretty well. The Texan militia was able to basically take the Mexican army by surprise. Nobody was ready. The infantry scattered. The leadership ran away, trying to get away because they knew it was over with. And the battle itself only lasted for 18 minutes. Now, General Santa Anna, was taking capture. He had fled and changed into regular uniforms. That way he could hopefully get away. But he was captured, but they had no idea he was General Santa Anna. He was just dressed regular until they brought him back, and then the regular soldiers just kept shouting, "General, General," and that gave them away who they had. The soldiers wanted to string him up and kill him for what he did to the Alamo, but General Sam Houston realized that he needed to use him. He was worth more alive than dead, so he kept him and traded him for what is now Texas. So Mexico was able to recognize Texas' independence from Mexico, and that's really how it all happened. Granted, that wasn't the end of the problems for the Texas independence, but that really got it started, and that was the major hurdle that caused it all. This single battle changed Texas because it's literally what gained Texas its independence in U.S. history. For